Hello everybody, welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies. And yesterday was the Super Bowl and a great day for a lot of us football fans because the Eagles won. Let's go, the best football team of the world. And this moment was made even more special because a day later I got my Art the Clown bucket in the mail. This thing looks pretty cool, by the way, and I'm so glad I was able to add this to my popcorn bucket collection. But this video is not about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl or my Art the Clown bucket. Today I'm going to be talking about the trailers that were revealed at the Super Bowl, and admittedly, yeah, it was disappointing. We got a pretty low amount of trailers and not a lot of great ones. There was one amazing one though, and I'll talk about it in this video, along with the other trailers that we got for the Super Bowl. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your favorite trailer that we got at the Super Bowl this year. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, starting off this video, we're going to be talking about the Super Bowl spot for the movie Novocaine. Now this is the upcoming action movie starring Jack Quaid, where he plays a man who cannot feel pain at all, who has to save his new girlfriend. And we got ourselves a brand new 30-second spot that will be airing at the Super Bowl, and I gotta say, this movie does look fun. I like the idea that this movie has where it's a guy who cannot feel pain going on a mission, and that just all sounds like a formula for a fun action flick. And also Jack Quaid is in this, who I thought did a great job as Richie Kirsch in Scream 5. And plus, with this movie also having an R rating attached to it, I think it's just gonna go down a fun and entertaining route. So yeah, a pretty good TV spot for the movie Novocaine, and I can't wait to check this movie out whenever it comes to like home video, since I don't plan on seeing this in theaters. The next TV spot that we got is for Smurfs. Now, we also got a full-length trailer for this movie just a few days before this TV spot, so I will talk about both the trailer and this TV spot here in this video, and honestly, I'm just not really looking forward to this movie. I'm not that big of a fan of the Smurfs franchise as a whole, and both this trailer and the TV spot really didn't do anything to get me over the moon excited for this movie. But that's not to say I won't check this movie out. There are some aspects in this movie from this trailer and TV spot that get me a bit excited. Like, I do like the animation for this movie, and the fact that they're gonna be like having this like 2D animation while also going into the real world, which is something that the 2011 and 2013 movies did. I'm curious to see how that all plays out. I will say though that I'm not completely sold on the idea of Rihanna voicing Smurfette, but oh well. But one thing that the internet can collectively agree on is the hatred towards the new Smurf they introduced, Influencer Smurf, because I cannot express how many images and memes I've seen of people making up for this Influencer Smurf being cancelled. Like, it's crazy how the internet just argues with one another about like hating Star Wars, but we can all collectively agree that Influencer Smurf is a really bad idea. But I'm just not really looking forward to this Smurfs movie. I'll still give it a shot and give it the benefit of the doubt, but at the end of the day, I'm not over the moon excited for this movie. The next trailer that we got was for the movie F1. And again, just like with the Smurfs movie that we got coming up, I'm just not really looking forward to this F1 movie, and this TV spot didn't really do anything for me to get excited for that movie. I mean, they got the director of Top Gun Maverick to go ahead and direct this F1 movie, but I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, so I can't be overly excited for the fact that he will be directing this F1 movie. I will admit though, I do like the shots where we see Brad Pitt inside of the cockpit driving the F1 cars, so that might end up looking very cool in the actual movie itself, but for me, I'm not completely sold on this movie right now. This is one that I'll probably go ahead and check out on Apple TV Plus, since this is made by Apple Original Films but being distributed by Warner Brothers. But right now, I'm just not really looking forward to this F1 movie. The next trailer that we got was for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, just like with the Smurfs, we did get a full-length trailer for this movie a few days ago. In fact, I was planning to make a whole separate video on my thoughts on that Jurassic World trailer, but I ultimately did not. So, I will give you my thoughts on that trailer and this spot here in this video. And might I say, this movie does look pretty good. Now, I'm not going to say that it looks amazing or fantastic, but I do think that this movie could be fun and enjoyable, especially with that mutant dinosaur that we're seeing. That just looks so good, as it's a T-Rex mixed with a xenomorph. But overall, very solid trailer and TV spot for the new Jurassic World movie. Now, it's a battle between Jurassic World, Superman, and Fantastic Four in July. The next spot that we got was for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Now, I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible movies. I probably should start watching them, but it's just something that I never got around to watching. Watching this TV spot does look pretty good, especially with the insane stunts that Tom Cruise is pulling off. And it's just insane that Tom Cruise can even pull that stuff off, but for this trailer, I do think that it was pretty good. That I just probably won't see it right away, but I do eventually plan to, along with the rest of the series. Next up, we got the spot for Lilo and Stitch, which was essentially just Stitch causing mayhem on a football field. Just, Stitch being Stitch, just being crazy and all. And I do really like this TV spot just because it's not really footage from the movie. It's just Disney having fun with Stitch and him just causing a bunch of mayhem at the Super Bowl. And I just love seeing that, especially with that awesome looking Stitch design. We did also get a brand new poster for the movie, which is Super Bowl themed. But my main problem with this spot is we do not have any full-length trailers for this movie. We've only really gotten teasers for this movie, so where is our full-length trailer for this new Lilo and Stitch movie at Disney? Next up, we got the TV spot for the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not really too big of a fan of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. In fact, I remember going to the theater to see the second movie, but I don't remember much that happens in that second How to Train Your Dragon movie. I remember me falling asleep to that movie. So this live action movie, probably won't check it out, but I do have some slight interest to check it out at the same time, just because visually this movie does look pretty good, and I do really like the design they went ahead and went with Toothless, and I do like some of this newer footage that we are seeing in this trailer, and they did reveal that we are getting a brand new trailer for the movie on Wednesday, so hopefully that new trailer convinced me to watch the movie. From there, we got ourselves a brand new full trailer for the movie Thunderbolts, and may I say, this poster that they went ahead and also released also goes very hard along with this trailer. Also, I can't believe I'm saying this, but they also went ahead and changed the logo for the Thunderbolts. This new logo is still very terrible though, they should have stick with the original logo they have for the movie. But other than that, I really like this trailer. This movie looks very good and cool. Bucky seems to be the leader and the one who assembles the Thunderbolts team. And we finally get our first glimpses of the Sentry in costume, who seems to be the movie's main villain. And I've seen some people say that in this shot of the trailer, it looks like he's sending people to the Shadow Realm, which I cannot even unsee now. We don't get a full look at his costume though, but I'm still liking what we are seeing of the Sentry in the trailers. And the other thing I really like with this trailer is that it shows off more of the individual members of the Thunderbolts. And like I said earlier, it seems like that Bucky will be the one to form the Thunderbolts team. But yeah, overall, I really did dig this trailer. I am really excited for this movie. I would dive more into what I really liked about this trailer, but that would be for its own separate video. And I do have a lot of other Super Bowl trailers to talk about, so my general thoughts on this Thunderbolts trailer, it's a good trailer. Moving on to the next trailer we got was for Megan 2.0, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on this trailer because it was literally the exact same trailer that we got at the Grammys a few days ago. And if you want to know my thoughts on that Megan trailer, I did make a whole separate video on that. And that concludes all the trailers that we got at the Super Bowl this year. Honestly, I do think that this year's Super Bowl spots was kind of a letdown, but what was the biggest letdown was that we were told that we were going to be getting a sneak peek at Superman during the Puppy Bowl. In fact, the Puppy Bowl was going out promoting that a sneak peek of Superman will be at that event. All we got was some promo of Crypto the Superdog and a look at Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. I guess the other cool part of the Super Bowl was seeing Samuel L. Jackson during the Kendrick Lamar halftime show and, the GOATs, the Eagles, winning the Super Bowl and being champions. And that was my thoughts on the trailers that we got at the Super Bowl this year. Again, like I said at the beginning of this video, it was disappointing, but understandable because Super Bowl ads for 30 seconds cost $8 million this year, and yeah, studios probably would not want to spend that much money on a 30-second TV spot. But let me know down in the comment section what Super Bowl TV spot was your favorite. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. And have a great day.